plays.
Imagine a world ruled by men. Swords clash, empires rise. But what if the greatest warriors were women? Forget damsels in distress. These are
So this is one without, this one is without what I call without background music. So let us view the one with background music, which is the final finishing.
Imagine a world ruled by men. Swords clash, empires rise. But what if the greatest warriors were women? Forget damsels in distress. These are warrior queens, Boudica of the Celts, a fierce redhead who torched Roman cities. Trieu di Trim, the Vietnamese Joan of Arc, riding into battle on an elephant. Zenobia, queen of Palmyra, challenging the Roman Empire itself. Tamiris, who avenged her son by defeating Cyrus the Great. Meet also Amina of Zaza, leading cavalry charges in Nigeria. Lakshmi Bai, the Rani of John.
So that's it, guys, and this is the workflow that generates everything, and this is how it works. Let me show you how it works. I think I have the one that I prepared specially for you guys, and also give you some of this is it, yeah, is it. So this is how it works. Let me show you. Number one, you are going to input a topic. After you click on submission, the AI model is going to write the story for you. I already have a prompt, as you can see. I already have this prompt given to it. So it's going to write just a 1 minute story. This is for YouTube Shorts. So if you want to write a long video content, like a long content, you have to change this prompt to a long prompt. But this is actually for a short video creation. Now, after that has been done, like the story has been writing, this basic LLM chain is for them to split. Okay, it's going to split that text, which is this script, into sections. So I think this section is splitted into 12 sections, and it's going to generate image prompts for each section. Okay, as you can see, we have transcript, a single shadow if you go blah 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 like that, and that's it. So we have 12 sections right here, and we are going to split out everything. We are using what we call the structural output for this, and we split it into 12, as you can see. Now, for us not to load everything at once into our this thing, I send loop. Then I use what I called the pollination AI, as you can see here. So this one is not free. This one is paid, and this one is free. Pollination is free. It's still the same size. So we use pollination to generate the images. Let me show you some images that this thing has generated. So it's going to wait for some minutes before generation. After generation, we get the status. After status, we are going to have the download. So here's the download. When I view it right now, you are going to, as you can see, you see it. So let's go back. What am I even generating here? As you can see here. So this is one of the video I just finished generating. So this is it. Now, after then, we upload the image. After uploading the image, we use the Lemon Lab to generate the voice, okay, and convert it into base file, blah blah blah, like that. But I think yes, Lemon Lab. After using Lemon Lab, we convert it to file. We upload the same image to our database. As you can see, here is my. I think this is yeah, this is NCA MinIO. This is MinIO. Okay, it is stored somewhere, saved in my MinIO system like this. Okay, so I save my MinIO system like this, and I've created a lot of buckets for it. I create a lot of buckets for it to host each of it. So if you want to upload the image file, we have the MinIO. As you can see, it's going to save in each image with this loop. So sometimes you don't even need all of this thing. All you just need to do is to set up as you are told. So for the voiceover, as you can see, this is MinIO, and we have the voiceover to upload the voiceover, and this is going to animate the image. Like it's going to get the time to animate the image, like the zoom effect that you are seeing. We get the length, so we can know the length and how we are going to send what we call the Cambone effect, like the zooming effect, for how long we are going to use that Cambone effect for. So this is what determine it. After eliminating the image, then we send it to we add voice to the video. After adding voice to video, we have something like this. Let me show you something. So this is the part one.
So lonely.
As you can see, this is the part one of it. Let me show you out of the 13. Let me show you the first one.
Imagine a pack of wolves constantly at each other's throats. That was Europe.
As you can see, that's the first one. Now we have like 13 items right here. These second items.
For centuries, kingdoms clashed. Empires rose and fell.
So it's going to be writing into this disk and we mix with upload video. Now the next thing is to get all the URL of the video we created. So get the URL for all video created. We are going to map the URL and we are going to join the video together. After joining the video together, we are going to add captions. After adding captions, we are going to add music. So this is music and this is the final result that is going to give to us.
Imagine a pack of wolves constantly at each other's throats. That was Europe. For centuries, kingdoms clashed. Empires rose and fell. Blood soaked the battlefields. Yet from this chaos, power bloomed.
So this is what you are going to get when you get access to this workflow, and it's going to be on my Telegram channel. And also, here is what we have right here. All you just need to do, and here are the tools that I use. So number one, I use Speechify, 11 Labs, or Kokoro. And number two, I think the next video should explain what we use. So here is the tools used. We have what we call the Speechify, 11 Lab, or Kokoro for the text-to-speech software, but I basically use 11 Labs and also the Speechify to clone voice and use the best voice for my video. Okay, this is not this is a clone voice. Okay, this is actually a clone voice.
Imagine a pack of wolves constantly at each other's throat.
So I use it to clone the voice. Then I use NCA Toolkit. That is what I use to join the video and add some captions. Okay, and also animate the image. And that is what I use to get the length of the video. Now we need the free pick API and also pollination API. But this is a pollination API and it's free. You don't actually need anything to get this pollination API, just an image generation, and it's free. So we have the Gemini, as you can see, which was used here. The Gemini, which was used here. This one is an advanced one, okay? This one is an advanced one in which you're going to write the story yourself, but you have to use ChatGPT to write the story here, okay? You have to use ChatGPT to help you to write the story here. So after writing the story here, so let us learn this one. Let us just learn this one. I'm going to unpin this. If I launch it here, you just need to paste your idea, okay? That means your script, your written script here. So after pasting your written script, it's going to go out there and do the needful for you. After pasting, it's going to run it through and everything like that. Now we have the MinIO, which where we store this content. Okay, this is the MinIO where we store our content. And we also have what we call the 11 Lab. Okay, it's there already. Now for this, I've recommended 11 Lab for you guys. If you want to get VPS, just click here to get your VPS, because most of this I'm running this one on my VPS and this one on my VPS. So I think what we use here is MinIO and NCA Toolkit. Most of them are running on my VPS. So these are the tools I use, and the one that hosts everything is n8n. These are tools I use when it comes to my automations. So thanks for watching, and let us meet in the next episode in where we are going to do an overview of how this thing works, how you can import, if you don't know how to import, how you can import your workflow. So after you import your workflow, how you are going to edit it, and also the tutorials are going to show you how to install your MinIO and how to install your NCA Toolkit. I think I've done a lot of tutorials on that before, but this is a new course, and this is a new tutorials for those of you that is going to have access to this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and you have a nice day. to show you how to install NCA Toolkit before, n8n before on your Docker desktop, but I think you guys might need it because most of us might not know how to run this n8n. So I'm going to show you how to install n8n right now. So I've prepared some ebook for you to run when you install. Just install Docker. Go to your install Docker desktop. After installation of Docker desktop, the next thing you have to do is to register. Like just register and go to your terminal. And what you need to do right now is you go to the documents, the required document given to you, and you're going to see the NCA Toolkit right here and all. Okay, just make sure you install everything like this. Just copy this thing and run. If you want, you have to change this, what we call this Docker. Okay, or you can just leave it. Maybe it's going to create itself. And make sure you set up this binary. And after then, go to your local host URL. Just copy this one and run it immediately. So go here and go here to your desktop, paste it, and it's going to run immediately. Click on the enter, it's going to run immediately. And if you also want to use the image, you can go here to the images and go to search and search for n8n. It's going to bring the n8n with latest version. Click on pull, don't run. It's going to already run it. Okay, just click on pull. After you click on pull, it's going to show here. Okay, after you want to run it, click on run. After you want click on run, click on here optional settings. You want to select the port to be 5678 as normal, and the container should be n8n. And if you want to set the environmental variables, you have to set the host path. If you want to set the host path, you can just select which host path you want to use. I can just use this one as example. So for mine, I'm going to create a real n8n to host this path. So let me just select this one, and the container path, go here and copy this, and copy this container path here, home/node, this container path here. Don't copy this or anything with it, just here, and paste it here. And the next thing is environmental variables, which you have to install, which is actually highly important. Just copy this n8n mode, binary mode. Okay, copy it, go here and paste it. The next thing is the value. Go to the front and copy the value, which is the file system, which is here. Okay, copy it and paste it. No, what is the okay file system now? I think I've completed that one. And we also have the web URL. You can leave the web URL as a normal because I'm running my own on this naked URL like this, and it has been working for me. And just click on, after completing that one, click on run. It's going to run wherever you want it to run, and you're going to be able to access it using your local host /568, just like I'm running my own n8n right here. This is the n8n right there. It's going to actually work for you. Thanks for watching. In this video, we are going to talk about getting a VPS that you can use to host your MinIO and NCA Toolkit like I did. Okay, this is one of the best and one of the cheapest way to get your VPS to be working. Okay, and to me, let me reload this website. The website I normally use is called the Contabo. This is the website I normally use, and they haven't been there. I even purchased a yearly plan on this. And if you want to go for it, I recommend you should go for second one like this. I recommend that you should go for second one like this. As you can see, you can go for second one like this or go for this one like this. So I think they are very, very cheap now to acquire, but I'm using this second one, this core, because we have like 12 gig of RAM, 6 core. I can use to run multiple items on it. So if you want to get it, it's easy. Okay, just select, if you want to select the package, you select the package you want to select. So this is getting yourself a free, cheap free VPS. Okay, and if you order a yearly contract, like I say, if you order a yearly contract, so this is 1 month, as you can see, this is 1 month, $907. If you order for 6 months, they are going to give you some kind of discount. If you order 12 months, here is the discount that you are going to get. So you can either select any of this storage. Okay, select any of this storage or this type of storage, or if you want an SSD bus, you don't actually need anything. It's either you select the SSD or this 100 gig NVMe. Okay, this is like a new one, better than this, okay, but it's limited. So you don't need the auto backup. You just need to select your URL. I say you just input your URL and click on order, okay, and that's all. Confirm your payments and that's it. And if you want to log in, they are going to give you some specific IP. They are going to give you some specific IP for you to able to log in. So let's say you want to log in, you can either download this what we call this terminals. This is what I normally use, or what I call putty. I call it putty. I don't think I have putty on my PC. So I don't have putty. Okay, this is putty on my PC. So just launch your putty or terminals. It's very, very easy. Input your IP address. Okay, input your IP address. After you input your IP address, so let's say your IP address is 19 blah 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 like that. You are going to click on save. After saving it, okay, you are going to put the save session. So let me say n8n here and click on save. So after saving it, you are going to click on open. And after you click on open, it's going to ask you to log in. And after you log in, you're going to take you to a page like this where you can run whatever you want to run. I have a document for you guys. You want to run it. So this is how you get your cheap VPS to run these tools, MinIO, NCA Toolkit, base row. If you want to run a text to speech like Kokoro, TSS, I'm going to show you the ways though. So thanks for watching and do have a nice. You are running anything on cloud on VPS. Now let me show you how to install what we call the FFmpeg. We have what we call the FFmpeg that make you to manipulate videos. It's normally done on Python or something else like that. So let me show you how to manipulate it. So before we get started, you have to have your anything running before. So we have to open the whatever route you are using. So I'm using this now. So the next thing you have to do is press docker ps. So after you press docker ps, you have to look for the name of your n8n. So as you can see, we have this Kururu, we have this right here, and this is the name of your n8n. Okay, this is the name of your n8n. The name. What we need is the name. So copy the name. Just click on copy. And now, what you need to do right now, after the docker pss, so you are going to press docker exe it user root, and you are going to input the name here. We want to enter the docker root itself to actually install this. Sorry guys, let me just paste the name here. So this is the name. I don't know why it takes so long like that. So it's called the n8n-1 or whatever thing they are trying to say. So I'm going to replace this my name. This is the name I'm using on my local desktop. So make sure the space is not too much. Okay, just one space is okay. Now we are going to please docker this one, and let's see. So now we enter the main docker itself. We have entered the main docker itself. Now you have to input this apk updates, okay, for the docker itself. So it's going to go there and install the docker for you. It's going to install docker for you. Now, as you can see, the docker has already been installed. Now, we also have what we call the YT DP for you to download the YouTube videos. So let us go here, go to this place and check the data version. So you have to use this what we call the manual flow, manual trigger, and also the execute command. You can search for execute command right here. We are using it to execute the command. So let us try it right now. As you can see, it does go. Now we have Docker. We have FFmpeg install. This is the version. Now we need to add the second one, which is your 2YTLD. This is it. Okay. Let me try this mpk add this thing. Since we are already in the root. Okay, let us add this too. I think this is to download YouTube videos. So I don't think it's going to actually work like that. Let's just leave it like that. So I think that is how you are going to install and I'm going to copy the command for you guys. So these are the problems you might encounter on installing FFmpeg and how you can also run it yourself. So thank you for watching and do have a nice day. Video we are going to focus on installing two things. Okay, installing two things. We are going to focus on the MinIO and NCA Toolkit. These are the more important tools when it comes to AI story generator. We are going to need the two things. So just go to the Telegram channel and click on the tools, and it's going to take you to directly to this website, which show you how to install some of these tools. Okay, some of these tools, and the if you don't get it, just go to ChatGPT and paste some code, kind of all these documents inside, and said you want to run this version of so what are we focusing on is MinIO. Okay, this is the MinIO we should run. Okay, this is the MinIO we like to run. But let me explain something to you here. This is the MinIO we are going to run on our Docker desktop. But before you run the MinIO on your Docker desktop, go to your ChatGPT, whether the one you are using, and ask it you want to install MinIO on your PC. Because before you install MinIO, there are something you have to install. You have to install what we call the Docker. Okay, we have to install what we call the Docker. You have to start here. Okay, start from here. Install this sudo upgrade. After I install this sudo upgrade, I think I should just change this one to some green, or let me say deep green, so you guys can see it. So install this sudo upgrade, sudo, and do the second one like this. These are the prerequisites you are going to install. After then, you are going to add the Docker. Okay, you are going to add this Docker code, and the next thing is install this tool. Okay, install this tool and verify, update the Docker and with the Docker container. So when you go to sudo, you should get this. So let me just, since I've installed everything, let me just type it into my sudo and let's see the version. So as you can see, I have the version and also the input. These are the version of the Docker that I have already on my PC. Okay, and if you want to download the latest compose, you can start it rolling whatever, but make sure you install this, on else this it won't run on your PC. Okay, make sure by the time you text, the sudo docker version is going to show you this version. Then let us move to MinIO. Now when you get to the MinIO, which is this, if you want to run for local, okay, this is what you are going to use for the local. Okay, but you need to either remove this command C, as you can see, this one, or change this one to your paths. Okay, this is my path on my PC, but I normally run MinIO on my VPS. So if you want to install it, run your local. If you want to install it on your VPS, you can just run this one directly. So let us run this one directly. Change, as you can see, note your password. User password is MinIO admin, MinIO admin 1 to 3. This is the reason why we have installed this version of MinIO, because the new version, latest version of MinIO has changed. Okay, and it might not work for what you want to do. So let's just paste this and run this. Now this one is going to find the image and install MinIO for us with imperial alacrity without any delay. Make sure your network is strong. As you can see, we now have MinIO on my PC. Okay, we now have MinIO on my PC. And first thing you have to notice, if you want to go to your URL, that's your IP address plus your URL. This one, okay, this is the main one, and this is the second one we are going to use for what we call the API endpoint. API endpoint, to access our API endpoint. Now that we have finished installing, we have to go to, if you use your PC, just go to this URL directly. But if you use your IP address, which is mine like this, I'm going to copy this IP address. So I'm going to rename it, copy, and paste it right here. As you can see, I'm going to add .99001, or even 900 is going to take you there. Okay, continue to the website. So it's going to take you to the website. Don't forget the URL we used before. Don't forget the URL we used before. The reason why it's loading like this because this is your first time. Don't forget the so you can either change this or leave it like that, but I urge you to change it. So my password is 123 and click on OK, and that's it. That's it. The next thing you have to do is to create a bucket. You have to create a bucket. So this will call the NCA. Okay, it's called the NCA slash toolkit. Okay, toolkit, toolkit. Yeah, NCA toolkit. Create the bucket. I've shown you some videos on how to when you are loading this thing on how to actually set it up. So the next thing is after creating these buckets, okay, click on it. You see, go to the bucket, click on it, click on access policy. You want to change it from public to private. That's how we are going to write it. Now the next thing is installing NCA Toolkit. We have to install the MinIO, which is our object storage, which is required before installing our NCA Toolkit. The instruction is here, okay? The instruction is here. So the next thing is let us install our NCA Toolkit, okay? So I think our NCA Toolkit is somewhere here. Now this is what we are going to run. This is what we are going to do. What we are going to run, okay? But let me show you something. As you can see, what you just need to change is the access key, which is the S3 access key. What is the S3 access key and how can you get the access key? Go to access key here. As you can see, you want to click on create access key, and it's going to give you some access key right here. Copy the first one and change it. Change the access key here. As you can see, change the access key here. If you are mistaken, just ask ChatGPT to just write it for you. Okay, and make sure you click on create. Click on create. Okay, after you click on create, it's going to ask you to copy so just copy it or just download the input and boom, you are done. So copy it, and we have the secret key again. So just input the secret key here, paste it here. Okay, here is the secret key. Can you see? Here is the secret key is now installed. And don't forget the name of the bucket we created before is NCA Toolkit. As you can see, NCA Toolkit. Don't make sure you don't mix the spellings. Don't mix the spellings. And after we are done, just copy it like this. As you can see, the name is there to NCA Toolkit. Copy it like this. Go to your and run on your Docker. Okay. So what he said is he say the Docker reference, blah blah blah, like that. So the Docker's name needs to be in capital letter. So I'm going to copy this and paste it into my chat GPT. Okay, solve this for me. Solve this. So it's going to actually solve it for me. So let's see. As you can see, now the next thing you have to notice is the API key. Okay, you need it. Yeah, there is something like this API key. You have to change it. So for me, I'm going to use this default, which is called the key. For you, you have to change it. Change it to what you know. Change it to what you can use. I'm also going to show you how to run it. So there is it. Now, this is the command that ChatGPT gave to us. Just copy the code. And I'm going to go to Docker again and paste it again. And I'm going to click on Start. It's going to start with it and install the NCA Toolkit. And after the installation, we have to check it out. Maybe our NCA Toolkit is actually working. Okay. So for now, for me to check, I'm just going to do some kind of tags. Let me go for my local. So let me log into my local admin. Don't forget, we are using the NCA Toolkit, guys. We are using the NCA Toolkit, guys. I'm going to create on workflow. I'm going to create HTTPS just to test, make sure that this thing is actually working. So go here, and I'm going to go to HTTP, click on request. As you can see here, I'm going to click on request. I'm going to go to the website for the GitHub for the NCA Toolkit to check something on NCA Toolkit GitHub. So let's go to NCA Toolkit GitHub to test out something after this thing installation has finished. Okay, installation need to finish before we can proceed. Okay, so go here. Let's test out on something. So let me see some endpoints, some API endpoints. Now, let me see media, convert media, download media. So I'm going to go for this download media to try, or let's me, I want to transcribe an audio, but I don't want to do anything. Okay, let me go for this download beta. So I'm going to click on this download beta. I want to try it out. Okay, and this is the request. As you can see, here. So I'm going to copy this request. Just going to copy this request to test it out. I want to test this thing. I want to test it out. So we are going to remove something like this cookie, whatever things they are trying to say here, blah blah blah. Don't use this thing multiple times because they are going to ban your IP address. Okay. So let's click on import. I'm going to click on paste. So here you have to change your NCA to your IP address of your NCA toolkit. Okay, you have to change it to IP address of your NCA toolkit after the installation has finished. As you can see, we still have this thing installing on my on my account. So the next thing you have to do, as you can see, this X API key. If you don't want to be using it every time, like go to it every time, you just need to click on here, and don't forget the APIs key we do before. So the key is my key. Okay, I think it's the key. That's what ChatGPT gave to us. It's called the key. Now my IP address is going to be equal to the IP address that I use here. As you can see, the IP address that I use here, I'm going to copy it and go back to the NCA toolkit and input something here. So I'm just going to erase this point here. Input dot 8080. That's it. And change the S to the ordinary HTTPS. This is the IP for it. Now we are going to test it after this thing has download, or let me say install finish, to see the endpoint and what we are going to have. After the installation has been completely finished, you have to go to this and let us test it out first. Go to this URL on your browser and test it out first. It should show you some kind of a logo like this. I don't think it's bring it now. It'll show you some kind of logo on it. As you can see, this is what it's going to give you, since this is what we call the endpoint API. Now let us click on execute. Now, as you can see here, we are seeing processing. Okay, it's because we actually put some things that is called the webhook. So I'm going to do some a little editing here when it comes to downloading this this kind of thing. I don't want a true cloud of this. I'm going to remove some of these. Just leave the custom ID here. I'm going to remove the webhook. And then is there a net? Yes, I'm going to remove. Let's see the cloud update and let us let's test it again. I know it's now going to be actually so fast. So let me go to, I think it's also work for TikTok. It also work for TikTok. As you can see, the format used is blah 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 like that. So let us go for TikTok. Let's see and copy one of these TikTok videos. Hugging it. And I'm going to replace it here. I'm just trying to test it out and make sure that this thing is working as we think. So TikTok was required available in the list format, blah blah blah. So I think I'm going to custom extract audio, thumbnail, subtitles. Error TikTok requests is not available. Use list format of the format available. So let's see what is talking about here. List limit files. So in ChatGPT, we have what we call the NCA toolkit. For if you have any issue with NCA toolkit, just go to, I think it's even here. It's even here on their NCA toolkit website. If you want to run, if we run into some error, so I think they have it back here. At the best, okay, this is it. the NCA Toolkit GPT. Okay, so the NCA Toolkit GPT, yeah, is right here. You can go to it, copy your code. So you have to sign in to actually use this thing. So let's sign in and let's fix this. So I'm going to copy it and paste it right here. And I'm going to paste also the error. This is how I fix my things though. And this video is two in one. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to send it here. And it's going to actually solve it for me. Error, you are encountering TikTok request ID format is available. That means you are using quality-based resolution. It's not possible for TikTok. So it's actually going to fix the best which is possible for me, as you can see. So remove resolution, and I'm going to copy this and try it again. And then let's see what we got. Just go to expression and let's see what we got again. So error, the endpoint, valid point, invalid endpoint local 90. So the reason why this thing is giving us error is because we use this local HTTP, and which we are going to remove in the next video. So the next video is going to be a solution for us. Thanks for watching, and do have a if you encounter an error when you're installing any of your tools, I'm going to show you how to clear it. Like, we also make a mistake here installing our NCA Toolkit. Okay, we make the mistake here installing our NCA Toolkit. Like this, looking at this local URL, you have to add some kind of HTTP. Okay, you have to add some HTTP, or let me say your HTTP, or let me say you have to add your what we call, the reason why this thing is not working is because I'm trying to use it on my local device. If I'm using it on the IP address that I installed my n8n on, is going to actually work. So let's do some little changes right now. So instead of using this one, okay, instead of using this one, we have to remove first the Docker, this Docker waiting. So I'm going to go to Docker, as you can see, ls. So when you click on Docker, is it Docker? Docker is, I think it's Docker. What do you call it? Docker is not image. It's not image. You are not trying to list the image. I think I'm forgetting this thing. So we use Docker PS, as you can see, and these are what is it on this server. And we want to remove this one. So we are going to click on Docker stop, and just need to copy this code. Just select it here. Just click on it, double click on this code, okay, and just right click it here, and it's going to stop the MinIO. And after stopping, we are going to remove it. Okay, we are going to remove it. I mean, it's going to stop the NCA Toolkit. The next thing is remove this. So Docker rm, I think it's supposed to be that. And let's see, is it going to work? Now it has removed it. So let's go to Docker PS again. It's going to list us these and these. Now let us install and run this code again using our own IP here. Okay, let's go here and go back here, copy this code. I'm just going to replace it here. Okay, don't run it on my own IP. It's not going to go because I'm going to delete everything when I'm done. Okay, we have this soon, and I think everything is set. So let's try and run it here, and I'm going to add some kind of an HTTP does is it / or backslash? I think it is. / and that is okay. Let's click on run. So this time you don't need to actually install it, you just need to run it. Let's run it, and it's going to run. And let's test it is if it's working. It's supposed to bring some kind of an error. Okay, let's take the URL. Now it's bringing some kind of an error. And let us try to run it now and see what error we are going to get. So that means, as you can see, it said the service endpoint, blah, blah. So as you can see, I still made a mistake. So that means I have to go through that process again. Docker ps, Docker ps. So I have to remove this. Docker stop this container. So this is an error, fixing our errors. And after you stop, you have to search for the remove file post. Docker rm, the code again. Now let us go and fix it again. As a gentleman, where's the code? So this is supposed to not to have a dot. Yeah. No, here is supposed to be the dots. And we should be done. It has been a long time since I actually run this thing before. So if it doesn't work, we are going to run another one. We are going to run another one. This is us making a mistake when it comes to this. So it's running. Let's execute and see the error is going to show. So if it shows some kind of that error again, so it doesn't show an error, as you can see. Now, what we have is the description. We have the description here. We have the media URL here. We have the title. We also have, I think we should have the image URL. Where is the SRT? I think the SRT is supposed to be there. Cloud SRT format, cloud upload, blah, 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 like that. So this is the image URL. This is the video. This is the media URL. And this is now on our server. If you check this URL very well, as you can see, it's already downloaded this thing with Imperial Alacrity. Okay, download it with Imperial Alacrity. So I think it will even download this without any, I call it without any watermark from TikTok itself. So this is the
Hugging a tree can literally recharge your nervous system and expand lines with a rhythm.
So this is the work of the NCA Toolkit, and you can also do more with this NCA Toolkit. So you can also convert the URL to music, blah, 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 whatever you want to do it to. So this is actually working. And also I'm going to paste you the samples on, just work it out and do it yourself, guys. So that's it for now. We have already fixed our NCA Toolkit. Now go and upload your workflow and let's start the real work. So after you have download your n8n workflow, or anywhere you feel like you want to download your n8n workflow, just go to your overview and click on new. As you can see, when you click on new, click on workflow, and your downloaded JSON, just click on here and click on import from file. So just click on import from file. After clicking on import from file, you are going to look for your JSON, which is the first one here. So click on it and download the JSON and upload the JSON file, and it's going to appear here. So I don't actually have to do it again. All I just need to do is to explain some things to you and what you have to do. Okay, so that is how you successfully import your workflow easily into your n8n. So this is localhost, and this is host on local, and is host on the local desktop. As you can see, right here, this is the n8n and is host on this desktop right here. This is my n8n that is running here. So let's do that one for now. Now the next thing is adding your API. Just go to Gemini, go to Google AI Studio to get your Gemini API. Google AI Studio, get your Gemini API, create a new API here. So you are going to be given an API. Just click on create API. If you haven't created API, they will ask you to create a project, or maybe give you a project, and copy your API. After copying your API, go to your settings right here, and you want to click here It's going to show the API. So create new API and paste your API key here and click on save. So after save, and that thing is done. So this is the settings you need for the API settings, and I'm using the model which is called the Gemini 2.0 Flash. As you can see, 2.0 Flash, that is the Gemini I'm using, but I'm trying to increase this thing for now. No, increase this thing for now. So maybe later, and that's it. That's it. Now, you don't have to touch anything here again unless you want to use it for a long form content, okay? Unless you want to use it for long form content, you don't have to touch anything here. And next thing is we proceed to the pollination, okay? This pollination, you don't have to touch anything when it comes to the pollination, but this is how it works. So the prompt that came from this split out is going to be here, okay? And the width, so I choose the best high resolution ever. The high resolution ever, that is what I choose here, okay? The highest resolution ever is what I choose, and this ratio is for TikTok and YouTube Shorts ratio. So this is the width and this is the height, and I'm using this model. We don't touch any. I don't even think that you should touch anything here. I don't expect you to touch anything here, guys. Just leave it as it is. So the next one is upload to MinIO. This is where you are going to have an issue. Okay, this is where you are going to have an issue, because after you log into your MinIO account, okay, after you log into your MinIO account, I'm going to show you what to create. Okay, go to your MinIO account. After you log into MinIO, go to bucket and create a new bucket. So you can decide to change the name of your own bucket, this bucket name right here. You can decide to change the name of this bucket, which is this H bucket. So let me just name this one new. I'm going to use, since this is let me use a bucket. Okay, a image, a image, a image. Let's use a image for this. No, a image for this. I'm going to create and create buckets. So you are going to create a image. Since I use age right here, you too can use age. Okay, you can use age. After you create that thing successfully, you want to go to the object browser. When you get to the object browser, search for your a image. Search for your a image, and after you search for your a image, click on that a image. And what we need to know, go to bucket. Go back to bucket, guys. Go to the a image, and we are going to change the access policy to public. Okay, we are going to change it to public. As you can see, we change it to public. So you are going to create a image, a voice, and a music, and make sure you set the access policy. If you want to change the access policy, go to the bucket, locate the bucket you want to change the access policy, which is it. After you locate what you are going to change the access policy, the next thing is you are good to go. Now let's see how can you add or fix the files of your credential for the MinIO. So for yours, it's going to bring a blank page. Okay, it's going to bring a blank page. All you just need to do, go here. Fuck. So go here and click on create a new credential. It's going to add for your endpoint. Remember the endpoint. Remember the endpoint on your PC that you use when you are creating your MinIO account. Okay, the endpoint you use is going to be here. The access key is going to be here. Everything is going to be here. So just connect it easily, and that is all. Okay, and you are going to do the same for all of this. Okay, now let us see for the 11 labs. When it comes to 11 lab, okay, you need your credential. If you want to send your credential for 11 lab, just go to 11 lab. I don't know, maybe my account was actually banned or something like that. So go to 11 lab. When you get to 11 lab, so 11 lab is type of these guys that normally block accounts anyhow. I don't know how. So go to 11 lab. Let me check my. Okay, that's the reason why they don't want me to do anything again. So when you get to 11 lab, you want to get your API key. Okay, after you register to 11, there are two things you need to check when you get to 11 lab. I do not want this video to be longer than 10 minutes. So go to the voice. When you get to the voice section, you want to look for a voice you love to use. Okay, search for a deep voice, word voice, William voice, whatever voice you are trying to use. So let me check this one and see. um, Conversation sales, voice record. Let me see. Let's check this guy.
Every journey starts with a single pedal stroke.
So if you want to use this guy right now, I'm just going to click here and click on copy the voice ID. After copying the voice ID, I'm going to go to my n8n right here. After getting to my n8n, I'm going to paste it here. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. The voice ID, I'm going to paste it here. Boom, as you can see, and that's it. I'm going to paste it here, and that's it for the n8n. And if you want to set up the credential, which means this header, okay, if you want to set up the credential, just go here and go here right here and click on create a new credential. After you create a new credential, there are two things you have to do. Let me just clip course of this for now. Use this XCI API, as you can see, XI-API, and paste your API here. You want to create your API, I've already shown you how you can create your API. Go to your developer section. I think, is it your developer section? Yeah. Go to API key and copy the A key, the API. Okay. And if you are someone that knows how to do the Kokuru, you can use Kokuru. But this is a natural voice that can give you a natural output if you want your output to sound like this.
Imagine a pack of wolves constantly at each other's throats. That was Europe. For centuries.
So that one is done for now. And the next point right here, like I said, you don't have to code anything yourself. Just do a lot of settings and that's it. And I think I'll show you how to install the FFmpeg. When it comes to FFmpeg, how to install the FFmpeg that can work for you. Okay, so, and this is the MinIO that you are going to upload your voiceover after generating your voiceover. Okay, if you have an error, let me know. The next thing is to get the audio links. I think I have leave it without saving. I think I have a one that I've already created for us, a story of the. So the next thing is we have this one, in which we called the getting the audio links. So this is going to be the URL of your NCA Toolkit. If you don't have, just go and add it to it. And if you want to set the headers for the NCA Toolkit, is going to be somewhere here, as you can see, SAPI, and put your NCA Toolkit. Remember the API key you created when you add in your NCA. This is what you are going to add here. It's easier as that. And you are going to do the same thing when it comes to the images. You are going to add the voice and also the this right. Okay, this right, don't change any settings here unless you know what you are doing. That is when you should change settings. And also when it comes to this, for this URL of a thing, when it comes to the URL of a thing, when you go here, you have to replace this with your own URL. As you can see, this is the age video. Okay, remember that I told you that you are going to create the age and the A image, whatever you want to use to represent your A image, your age voice, your age videos, and just change it here. As you can see, change it here, right here. You just need to replace it with your IP address right here that you use in your VPS right here. So you are going to map the URL. You don't need to after change anything. Now, when it comes to this, join all the video together, it's still the same thing. Okay, still the same thing. You don't have to tamper with it. The last one is caption and also execute command. But notice one thing. When it comes to the execute command, this execute command is actually adding music. Okay, when we have to add music to when you have to add music to your audio, so you have to change a specific URL from there. So this is the URL and you have to change it. As you can see it, you have to change this this URL. You have to change this URL like this. Change this URL. This is my own music URL. Replace this URL with your own music. As you can see, after replacing it, you are going to see your final output here, and it's going to play like this. Okay,
Kingdoms clash.
so if you want to download it, just click on download, and that's it. You can upload it to whatever you want to upload this. So like I told you guys, this is the version 1. I'm also going to add the version 2 here. So for me, I think this is actually easier for you. Just click on it, paste your script, and it's going to work out. So we are going to actually test one thing together. Just one thing together. Let's test one thing together. I know we are going to actually have an error when it comes to this, and we are going to fix it together in the next video. So that is what we are going to do in the next video. This video is stop. So this is the new clip. Like I told you, this is how it works. Now I just input the command, and as you can see, split. I think this thing shouldn't be more than just one or two. Let's see. I think we have only one output, if I'm not wrong. So I think we have an issue here. So what is the issue we're having here? It said the bar rates were unable to read the ordering service. The server may be down. So that means the server for this thing might be down, which is the free one we are using. Okay, this is the free one we are using. If you want to use an advanced one, then I urge you to go for the free pick or file AI. Let us use another. So what I'm going to do right here is two things. Let's see what we got. We should get something out of this thing. So this is the image. As you can see, this is the image generated, and then I'm going to do something is pin. I'm going to pin it because this is just a small text for you to text it out. Okay, and the next thing is upload to base0. And after uploading to base0, I think I've actually tampered with this. So upload to base0. Like I told you, I need to actually use something. So it's going to give us the same image. That is this thing for you. So operate to base, as you can see. Now we have to do the text to speech of a thing. It's going to combine everything together to give off all these outputs. So this workflow works very well if you need it, guys. If you need it, guys.
Imagine a pack of wolves.
So, and the one is let us see, finishing is captioning. When it comes to captioning, you want to change. So this is the style. As you can see, this is their lights.
Constantly.
This is their light style. And when you come to the line color, which means the base color should be white. So this color is white. If you want to change it, just go online and search for color code and make sure you change this. Don't remove this end of a thing. Okay. What we call the word color. The word color, this is the green color. You can decide to change the color to the red. And when we call the outline color, the black outline color, you can see it somewhere here. This black outline color, that is the black outline color. And the family fonts, I use both fonts. You can actually check if there is another font, but both fonts is okay. Leave the both fonts. If you want to change the font size and position, if you want the position to be up or down or up, middle, you can set it. And all cap, you can change it to false or true. You want everything to be bold. Okay, everything to be bold, you can change it to true or false. The outline width, which is the outline color width, this is what's shown here, and I choose 4. And the offset, the word per line, you can decide to choose 1 or 2 or 3, and everything is red. So if you are getting an error when it comes to this, okay, check maybe you have installed what I call the FFmpeg inside your, whether you have installed an FFmpeg inside your, it's actually easy. I'll show you in the video. Just install it. If you don't install it, it's not going to run. You are going to be having issues from this and also this. Okay, so this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Please don't forget to join the Telegram. If you have any question, ask in Telegram. We might be able to do another tutorials of based on the issue we are having. Like if you have that, okay, the issue we are having is very, very common among you guys. We can decide to create a tutorials and update our previous tutorial. So thank you for watching, and do have a nice day, and thank you for watching.